Well, here we are, and a very warm welcome to all our viewers for what we're hoping will be a really interesting contest between these two teams. The forecast is for stormy weather around the area today, so we might not make it through the whole day. I have the great pleasure of Tony Gregg's company in the commentary box today. A little earlier, Tony took a look at the pitch. What are your thoughts on how it'll play?
Good morning, everyone. This pitch will provide an even pace and bounce with the ball coming on nicely to the bat, so the batsmen should enjoy themselves out there. The bowlers will have to make full use of the new ball if they're to keep the score down, with line and length being absolutely vital.
I could see the captain correctly called, and they'll bat first. Well, that's an interesting call. Let's see whether it's the correct one. There's a capacity crowd here waiting expectantly for play to begin.
They have to keep it tight and wait for the mistakes.
The quick bowler to start the first over. He's got the edge. The first runs of the day now on the scoreboard. What do you think of Cape Town as a cricket ground, Tony?
Cape Town is one of my favourite cricket grounds of all time. I think if you asked me to pick two grounds out, I'd probably pick Cape Town and Adelaide. The feature of the ground for me is the wonderful backdrop, which is Table Mountain, and there's just no ground in the world that has got such a big mountain right alongside the ground as indeed Cape Town has. They've had a few problems with the pitch at Cape Town over the years.
And 6.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers, there really is no margin for error.
This over is proving to be quite expensive. Let's take another look at that in replay. Nothing scored there. That's well played. That's raced away to the boundary.
Well, it was a bit fortunate there. It was a bit uppish, but luckily not to a fielder.
The crowd really enjoyed that one. A productive over for the batting side.
The spinners can often slow the scoring rate, so now would be a good time to introduce them into the attack.
He's hit that very hard. That was a cracking pull shot.
Absolutely effortless. He hardly seemed to hit it.
The crowd really enjoyed that.
No ball.
No ball. A beautifully timed shot for 4. Well, that's a cracking shot. He's got hold of that.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, weight forward.
Just one run. Edged. No run. That really is an expensive over. He's got him!
Well, he picked the fielder out perfectly with that shot.
Left hand, right hand combination at the crease now.
That's a really good shout.
Let's take a look at Hawkeye. Well, he's mistimed that, has run away off the edge. Got ball. He looks in fine form.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
He lifted it over the infield for 4. Got him! Let's have a look at that again. Serious pressure on the new man in there. Let's take a look at that from another angle. Four runs from the over. Tremendous shot. He watched that onto the back perfectly.
And a cracking shot, that one. He looks in fantastic form.
Bats may need some time to recover after that. Gone! Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out. Let's take another look at that in replay. I'm sure the new batsman will look to play himself in. Edged.
They're appealing. Stupid running. That's throwing your wicket away.
Brilliant fielding. That sort of thing can change the course of a match.
No ball.
He's having problems with his run-up out there. Nothing scored there. Six off the over then. So this is the final over. Dot ball. Very well played. Super shot there.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced to the boundary.
That's gone a long way, but it just bounced inside the boundary. 4 runs. He's hit that very hard. That's beaten the fielder to the fence.
Smashing shot, really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
He's got him! That breakthrough now exposes the tail.
That's an important catch. He did well to hang on to it.
Let's have a look at the action replay. That brings the innings to a close. He's getting a polite round of applause as he makes his way to the pavilion. Frustratingly, there may be a few spots of rain in the air.
The bowlers must bowl a good line and length. The pitch will bring rewards if they can just bowl consistently at the right spot.
The quick bowler to start the first over. No runs there. Facing Lillian Thompson must have been an eye-opening experience, Tony, but would it have changed much if you'd been afforded the protective equipment used today?
Well, facing Lillian Thompson certainly was a wonderful experience. There were occasions when one feared for one's life, I suppose. However, as a youngster, I suppose you take a very positive attitude to that sort of challenge. It would have been a bit different had we had the protective equipment that they have today. However, that is with hindsight. One of the things that does happen without any protective equipment is that you have to keep your eye on the ball. And I think a lot more players these days are actually from the head because they have this protection. And while there is still a chance of being injured, there is not a chance of being injured quite as badly. So we had to keep our eye on the ball and did. And so it was fun, and certainly a lot of fun with hindsight.
No run there. His captain won't be too happy with that.
The captain shouldn't really use up all his best bowlers' overs at such an early stage of the innings.
Beautiful timing. The bowler looks most unimpressed with that.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example. Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
Picked the gap beautifully. 4 runs. He's dropped it. The bowler will be really disappointed with that. No runs scored. That's the end of another over. The leg spinner to start a new over. Batsmen are looking. They're having a shout. The umpire's calling for the third umpire. There's the signal. He's safe. Nothing scored there. Great stroke play. Beautiful placement. 4 all the way.
The crowd really enjoyed that. No ball.
No ball. Bowler really needs to keep it tighter. The required run rate has crept up to around 8 and over now. That's putting real pressure on the batsman. The ball just runs out into the covers. Well, they're appealing. Got him!
You can't afford to lose wickets like that in top-class cricket.
So, new South African batsman on strike. Good ball. 11 runs from the over. Medium pacer to start a new over. His timing's perfect today.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
A lovely shot.
4 more.
Well, I reckon that's demoralising for the bowler, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
Through the gap, and that'll go for 4.
He plays that shot really well and it brings him a lot of runs.
Great stop.
7 more required.
It's gone down, and it really wasn't that difficult. You've got to feel so sorry for the bowlers in these circumstances.
Must have taken his eye off it at the last moment. His captain won't be too happy with that.
It's truth, you really can't afford to put chances like that down.
The final over of the match then. Batsmen are coming back for 2. That's 2 more runs on the board. The ball just runs out into the covers.
Good shot. And good stop too.
No run there. No run there, they simply can't get it away. Batsmen are looking for 2.
It's all over. Well done to the winning side. The crowd here really warmed to them during that match.